Jesus calls us to share our faith with unbelievers, but it's scary. What if they tell me I'm wrong? What will I say? One thing no one can dispute you on is your story, because it is your story, and no one can tell it but you. And like any good story, your testimony has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Start by describing your life before you became a Christ follower. Christian home with loving parents or dysfunctional family life. Popular sports star or bullied in school. Dream job and family or divorced. Lifelong non-smoker or recovering addict. Never discount your story, whether it's good or bad in the eyes of the world. Describe unmet inner needs that you had before you came to know Jesus. How did you try to solve those needs without Jesus, and how did that work for you? God can use your story to bring a non-believer to Christ. You just need to be willing and obedient. Talk about the day that you prayed to ask Jesus into your life. Talk about what led up to that day. You may not have a dramatic rising from the ashes transformation story. And contrary to popular belief, most people don't. One day something happened. You had a conversation with a believer. You had a financial loss, or someone in your life was sick. You just realized that you needed a one-on-one relationship with Jesus. One day the dots connected and you said yes to Jesus. Talk about what happened that day. How is your life different now? Come back to those inner needs that you had before you came to know Jesus. How is God working on them? Be real. If everything in your life is not sunshine and roses yet, be honest. The Christian life is a journey. Let them know that. Talk about how your life is different now. Talk about the hope that you have, that God is working in you, still working through you. The most important thing to share is that along with hope for this life is the peace of not having to worry about the future. It's nice to know that you're going to live with God forever. 1 Peter tells us to be prepared, and I suggest that you write out your testimony and practice talking about it. I know it's not very spontaneous, but you're going to be more confident and a lot more likely to share when the opportunity arises. You might want to prepare different versions of different lengths depending on your audience. 10 minutes for your testimony is probably enough, but you might want to develop versions as little as 3 minutes. Also, remember that you're talking primarily to unchurched people. They probably won't understand Christian-ese. Try to use words that anyone can understand. And before you sit down to write, before you speak, pray. Pray for the person that you're talking to. Ask God to give you the words to say. And it's okay if they don't accept Christ immediately. That's the Holy Spirit's job. Your job is to share your story as the Holy Spirit leads you and to pray for that person. I pray your testimony brings a great harvest for the kingdom. Click the link below for more information about prayer. Thanks so much for watching Jesus Stories, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.